Yo, what is going on, guys? So I said I need to be making a lot of videos right now, so I'm trying to make like 30 more videos before I leave. I got like 5 queued up, so I figured it'd be cool to make a video about why you should get a 3 valve over a 5.0, because I know that's kind of a decent argument, I guess, but everybody will basically just be like, you should just go get a 5.0. So I just wanted to say like why you should get a 3 valve over the 5.0, because I feel like there's not really a lot of videos on that. And I feel like there's, like, the 3 valve is still pretty relevant, even if people think that it's not. I think it is, personally. So, yeah, I guess we'll just get into it a little bit. So, I'm going to just pop the hood for you, I guess, in case you haven't seen a 3 valve. Alright, so, this is the 4.6, known as the 3 valve, offered from 2005 to 2009, and yeah, this has just basically been my dream car, and I've just wanted one forever. But I actually did have a 5.0, so I feel like I have a little more relevance to this argument. But I personally believe that getting a 3 valve is just, in my opinion, a cooler build, I think, because a 5.0, the argument with that basically is just it's a better platform to build, and I can't argue that. It is a better platform to build for sure. So yeah, having a 5.0 definitely is a better platform to build. Like, it already has all the forged internals. It can already handle a lot more power. So for people that don't know about the 3 valve, these can't really handle a lot of power, especially torque. Torque is the biggest thing. But most people, they kind of max them out around like 485 to like 500 roughly. But like torque wise, I want to say it's about like 450. Cool. Like, comment below if that's wrong, but based on like what I've seen, it's been around that. And basically, it's going to cost a lot of money to get this thing to a Coyote. Yeah, like I said, definitely Coyote is definitely a better platform to build if you're just trying to make like a lot of power and do it, I guess, as most cost effective as possible. But if you're like me and you want to do like a cool build, I think this is a cooler build. Also, personally, I feel like building a car is supposed to be how you want to build it and what you want to build, because everybody likes something different. And to me, I like these better than the newer cars. Like, I think they look better after driving a newer one. Like, I had a 15 full bolt-ons, probably was making close to 500, and you know, it was a fun car and stuff, but I just feel like this is more fun. Like, even though it only makes, so the 3 valve, 3 valve only makes about 300 horsepower, 310 roughly. So it's really not putting a lot to the wheel. And you know, you look at the new Coyote and they're making like 400, and you're kind of just like, yeah, that sounds a lot better, more fun because there's more horsepower. But I don't know, this made me shit myself more than the Coyote, because the Coyote just felt like so smooth. Like, I didn't have to worry about it really kicking out. Like, it was just, suspension and everything was just dialed in a lot more. Whereas this, like, it needs a lot more work to get it to that point. But I don't know, to me, I think there's going to be a more interesting build with this, because I actually have things I have to do to this. So making more power out of this, I'm going to have to rip the motor out, rebuild it from the block up. I know the transmission can't handle a lot of power, so I'm going to have to rebuild that. I'm going to have to redo my whole suspension. So there's a lot to do to it. But the biggest argument I have to say, so with these, I mean, you can get a really nice 3 valve for like a fairly good price compared to a Coyote. Like, a Coyote, especially in today's market, everything is just super expensive. Like, you're probably going to spend over 20K to get one, unless you're getting an 11 with a lot of miles on it, and it might not be that clean. So this one, I spent 13, and I have 25,000. Well, I bought it with 25,000 miles on it. I have 29 on it now. So that's really not that bad. And then if you start taking into account, if I want to go full bolt-ons and then supercharger, even wheels and tires, we'll say, but just going performance mods, like, I can spend, I want to say 7 to like 9K, and I'll probably be full bolt-on supercharged if I wanted to just go that route. So to me, I feel like a supercharged car is going to be a lot more fun than just like a naturally aspirated Coyote with nothing done to it, and I'm basically paying the same price. So I mean, to me, that sounds better. and I can literally have a paid off car rather than taking out a loan. Unless you're just like, you have a lot of money, you can get a Coyote, I can see why you want to take that route, because you're definitely getting something a lot more like ready to go out the box if that's what you're looking for. But I feel like for me, like I was just going off of like, especially the color. I really wanted this color, and getting this, they only made it in 05 and 06, so I kind of was already like limited to, I could only get a 3-valve. Yes, I know I can Coyote swap it. That's what a lot of people do, but that's just not the route that I want to take. Like, I feel like building this 3-valve is going to be a lot cooler. Sorry. I feel like building a 3-valve is going to be a lot cooler. I feel like a lot less people do it. That's another thing. If you want to be different, I feel like everybody gets a Coyote and just builds a Coyote. Like, they just slap a supercharger on it, probably put like headers, exhaust, and then they call it done. And it's already making so much power. Even running E85 possibly, maybe changing the injectors. But like this, literally have to do everything to it in order to get it to that standard. I mean, I can make it as fast as a stock Coyote pretty easily, but if I'm trying to like take it above that, you know, that's the argument right there. But I still think you can get a lot more from getting one of these cars. Like, I feel like I'm getting enough. I find it more fun to drive. I like the retro look a lot more. And you could just, like, I know right now it's probably a little higher than usual, but I was reading in forums and stuff, people getting pretty clean Coyote, or pretty clean 3-valves, sorry, with pretty low miles for like under 10K. I mean, I paid 13 for like a mint one. So like, that's really not that bad, honestly, for like as low miles as I got, and for like as rare as the color is and stuff. Like, to me, that's not that bad. But when I bought my Coyote, I spent almost 30K on that, with 18,000 miles on it, full bolt-ons. That was from a dealership. So, but yeah, like I said, I mean, I personally believe that getting a 3-valve, I think I'm getting a better deal, personally. I think I'm getting a more interesting build, rather than just slapping a supercharger on it and calling it good. And I feel like I'm just like, in the end, yeah, I might spend as much as buying a Coyote for the amount of things that I want to do to this, but I just know that like I'm gonna enjoy this car more. Like, I had the Coyote and stuff. Yeah, it's cool, it's nice that you already have that power like there, and you don't really have to do too much to it to be able to handle a lot more power. But I don't know, to me there's not much of a build, and it's not as interesting to me because everybody does it. Like, I feel like Mustangs get a lot of hate because everybody does the same exact thing. And I'm just like the kind of person that wants to be different and do something different. And like, that's kind of like another big reason why I wanted the yellow too, because I mean, this is a rare color and I'd never see anybody do it. So I feel like having the color and then trying to do a crazy build on the 3-valve, like that right there, like, I don't know, it makes me different, and I feel like that's cooler to me than just having something that's the same as everybody else, because everybody's just buying the new Coyotes, and I don't know, they're cool. Yeah, it'd be nice to just have one, just to have another one, but I don't know. I think you're getting more for your money out of this, and you're gonna get something cooler, especially because you can supercharge and everything, and you paid less than if you were to get a Coyote, and you're making around the same power, and you're still gonna have plenty of fun. Because honestly, like, having so much power, if you're just driving your car on the road, like, where do you expect to go with all that power? Like, honestly, like, unless you're taking to the drag strip and you're racing the car and stuff, like, all the time, like, what are you doing with 700 to 1,000 horsepower on the road? Like, honestly, if you have an argument for that, like, put it down in the comments, because, like, I feel like, I don't know, you're not going to use that much power, or you're never going to get to enjoy all that power, at least on the road. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry if you guys are Coyote lovers and you're like, nah, F that, I'm getting a Coyote. I mean, good for you. I mean, I don't hate on anybody's build. I love all cars. I just personally think getting a 3-valve, you can do more to it. You can make it more yours. And I just think it's a cooler build, personally. And not many people do it. So that's my personal reasons why I think this is better. So if you have anything to say about that, why you think you shouldn't get one, or just anything, leave it in the comments below. I'm curious to hear what your guys' arguments are. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys check out more. I'm definitely going to be doing a build like I just said before. Like, I think I'm going to get more out of this. So I hope you guys follow the journey. And yeah, if you like this video, please give it a like. I will see you guys in the next one. I'm trying to grind these videos for you guys. And once I get back, that's where we're going to start really tearing into the build for this. I'm going to make a video about like what we're actually going to do to it. I guess trying to show like a list of all the things. I'm still kind of hit or miss about certain things, so I'm definitely going to want some advice about those kind of stuff, like especially like appearance wise, because right now honestly I don't really know what I want to do to it besides wheels and tires, because I kind of really like the way the front end looks already. But besides that, yeah, so if you guys like this video, give it a like. If you want to watch the journey, please subscribe. Yeah, thanks for the support, guys. I hope you guys buy a 3-valve because they're really